TV comes from England, it comes from Anfield. It's Liverpool against their great rivals, Manchester United, and it's live. Welcome to you all. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me on the gantry here at Anfield, and they all come out, the Liverpool supporters, on this particular day, don't they? Welcoming Manchester United, is that a bit strong?
Probably is, yes. But we've seen some feisty old clashes down the years, haven't we? And of course, Manchester United have had the better of it in terms of title wins, but it's always a hard-fought affair, this.
Manchester United, how well they played in their previous game to win away against Middlesbrough.
Yeah, they won 2-1, but I think they were better than that. Having said that, I think they'll probably just get a draw here.
Into Anfield, enjoy the match.
So we're underway in this great clash between Manchester United and Liverpool. This is the Liverpool side. Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which can look a bit negative.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that five, that midfield five, and I think a couple at least will be trying to support the lone frontman.
They've shuffled their pack today, Manchester United. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the goalkeeper. Borja Valero plays with. Must take the lead here. No, he's missed it. How is this still level?
Oh, you'll be thinking about that one, tossing and turning in bed tonight. That was a bad miss.
There's a chance for a double for the team that are the visiting team today. Had a good win against this side that they're visiting in the other match between the two clubs earlier in the season. But I'm sure the hosts are really determined to get some revenge.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. They should be, because they didn't play well in that earlier game. But great chance here for the visitors to take 6 points off their opponents.
Borja Valero. A lot of defenders between them and the goal. Gonna try it! Well, they managed to get out of harm's way then, because it looked as though there was going to be some real damage done to them. Swung in from the corner. Cleared away, well away from goal. Davis. Now he's looking for support. Gonna try one now. Well, a corner to come because of that deflection. Here comes the corner. Gone for the header, and we love to see that, especially you, Alan, but you could head it much, much better than this one.
Well, you've got to be committed to those headers, and he wasn't quite.
Well, the visiting manager will know all the scenarios here. If they win, obviously that's what he's trying to do, and they could actually go top if other results go their way today.
Well, we're at that point where everybody can see the finishing line, and that's when sometimes form can take a hit when tension gets involved, but to be able to go top at this stage would be a wonderful fillip for them.
Room now out on the wing. Far too close across to the keeper. Well, a strong character in the Manchester United lineup and a strong competitor as well.
He really has enjoyed this competition, scored a lot of goals.
It's Salah now. William Bancour. Mohamed Salah. Just moving the opposition around, maybe trying to wear them out by putting them to chase. Chance to go at the opposition with pace. Break still on. Thomas Vermaelen. William Bancour. Borja Valero. Well, in it goes. Goal, they've taken the lead here. They go in front with this very slick attack. And however the opposition sets up against them, they have the power to break them down. It's really exciting, it's really entertaining. And as you've seen, yet again, it's really effective. Well, they want to see this again, this goal.
Well, it's been tight before that goal, but now the manager, he's so pleased because I reckon he feels his team can go on and win this.
In front here are Manchester United. Thomas Vermaelen. Now, can he take them on? Borja Valero. That's good movement forward here. The player thought he was going to get there, but the goalkeeper's just beaten him to it. Borja Valero. Time to get the ball in. Manchester United, that's even better play to stop the chance. Well, they managed to dig themselves out of a pretty deep hole then. It was a great chance, I thought, but they're safe again. It's Salah now. Borja Valero. Opportunity now. Well, he has got a goal against his old team. Let's have a look at the celebration, or lack of it. He saw the gap down in the bottom corner. Boy, did he find it well.
Well, that is the sign of a clinical finisher, somebody that knows where the goals are. They don't have to look up.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Striding forward, purposefully. Oh, the wide man can show his skills here. Now, this is an interesting attack. That's really well done. Good defending. It's Salah now. And this is going to be a throw. Davis. Borja Valero. Hakimi. And here they are on the attack. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Borja Valero. Could score! No, it's offside, and it looks as though they might be in to score. Thomas Vermaelen. Bancour. Mohamed Salah. A wonderful piece of defending from this fella. Plenty of width for the team to attack into. And that's good support as they build this attack. Gonna try his luck. What a day for him. Another one for his side against his old side.
Well, I bet his old manager's kicking himself that he's let him go now.
Well, that could be the game for Manchester United. Should be the game.
Well, you don't often see them let this kind of lead slip.
Well, let's take another look at the goal.
Well, it's great when a plan comes together and the manager doubly delighted with the way his team are playing.
Manchester United really on top form in this first half. Thomas Vermaelen. Mohamed Salah. Shot on! He's had a real go. It's a decent effort, that, with plenty of sting in it.
Yeah, not far away. He really did fizz it, didn't he?
Borja Valero. Good vision here. It could be a chance! Well, that's the sign of a top-class player to score like that. Increased their lead here, and that could just wrap up the match.
Yeah, the much better team out here today, and that scoreline reflects that.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. I don't think we expected this. Such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline.
Borja Valero.
One pass away from being a great move. And it's now with Liverpool. Going forward well. Liverpool lose possession. Borja Valero. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Thomas Vermaelen. It's Salah now. Mohamed Salah. Two tough guys going for it. The shot's on! He's reached it and he's caught it with a save. Brilliant. Borja Valero. That's an easy cutout for the opposition, saw the pass coming. Getting forward well as a team now.
As indicated, there will be a minimum of 3 minutes.
He's looking for the cross. Cleared away, well away from goal. Thomas Vermaelen. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. And shoots! Well, they line up for the corner. And in it goes. He's got his shot off now. Got his laces behind that one.
Took his eye off the ball, but not a bad effort.
Half-time here, and who would believe this scoreline? Well, as you can see from the scoreline as we start the second half, there might not be too much of a contest left in this game. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they've still got the ball. But poor play at the end of a promising move. Well, the wide man can show his skills here. Now, can he take them on? Trying to get the cross in, nearest defender blocked it. Clever ball. Real chance. They're very quick in these breakaways, but the danger was recognised. Good defensive play. Borja Valero. Cañas. And that's dealt with the problem. A brilliant first half from this fella.
Oh, it was a top performance in that first half. Couple of goals for him, and everything he tried came off. He scared that defence to death, and will just be hoping to do the same in the second half.
Much more action to come, of course, on EA TV. Our presentation of the quarter-final first leg Champions League fixture. Cleverly done. Not able to take full advantage of a good position. Got the ball, and they're going at the opposition with speed. The coach is very disappointed because he could see the potential, as we could see from the commentary position. Possession lost now. Liverpool have got a new man ready to come on. And they've got two players warmed up and ready to come on. Just lost their way in the final moments of that attack. Well, it will be a throw-in. Some options now for the pass. Borja Valero. He's in here. Not quite. Not quite the goal that would have made him a hat-trick hero.
Well, if he doesn't get his hat-trick, he'll look back on that with a lot of regret.
Thomas Vermaelen. Van Keur. What about Manchester United's next game, Alan?
They're playing Napoli in their next match. Champions League quarter-final first leg. And difficult to call.
Incisive pass. They've opened them up here. Very straightforward save for the goalkeeper. And that's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. Liverpool want to make a change here. Good clearance. Cañas. He can lay it off to the supporting player. Wanting to shoot, trying to shoot. Thomas Vermaelen. William Van Keur. Their eye off the ball there, I think, Liverpool. Manchester United putting this attack together well. Real chance. Goalkeeper can only parry it out. Being closed down here. That's safely away. Well, they're getting set for the corner. This is the kind of pitch that I think attacking players favour, Alan, don't they?
I think they do, yeah, because it means mistakes from defenders and you know, a little bit of miscontrol, loss of footing, and you're in.
Put into the middle. Keeper goes with a fist hit. Well, that's good defending. Well, this is a real shock. You can see it in the faces of the players, and you can hear it in the lack of noise, if you like, from the supporters.
Well, those fans can't even be bothered to give their players any stick at the moment. They're just stunned into silence.
And here's the shot. He's had a real go. It's a decent effort, that, with plenty of sting in it.
Yeah, not far away. He really did fizz it, didn't he?
Saw that coming and intercepted. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Slipping it through. He's got a chance to cross. The shot's on! So the corner about to be taken. Corner's taken. Opting to punch that corner away. Thomas Vermaelen. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Now the shot! Looking to take the corner quickly. Here comes the corner. Defended well. Maybe the cross. Well, in it goes. Done well to get it wide. Shots on here. And the goalkeeper, it's his ball. It's not often you get at this level a game as one-sided as this. It's great for the team with all the goals, but the others just waiting for the final whistle. It's damage limitation in these closing minutes. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there.
It's not often the Liverpool fans turn against their own players, but there's been a bit of that out there today.
Liverpool want to make an alteration. They're going to bring a new player on. And now he's looking for some support. Looking for teammates in the middle. Cleared the ball. 7 more minutes to go. Good vision here. Shot on! Really hit well, but didn't trouble the goalkeeper.
Yeah, maybe a little sighter for him there.
We've often said, Alan, the fullbacks don't get proper appreciation for what they do. And it's not the position that the youngsters always want to go for. I think it's unglamorous, but it's been a glamour show today from this fella who's going to be taken off now.
Well, he's shown us how to play in this position. He's got all the attributes necessary to go all the way.
Crafting the through pass. Space to try and hit it now. He's got his head to it and scored. A brilliant header, and no one knows it more than the scorer himself. He's absolutely thrilled.
Well, I've always been an admirer of good headers, and this was certainly one of those. A thumping effort.
No slacking in these late minutes here. A chance to extend their lead, and they have voraciously gobbled up the chance.
Well, they played some really good football out there today, and that was another example of it. Well, it's great when a plan comes together, and the manager doubly delighted with the way his team are playing.
Well, it's a tough game for the team that are trailing. They're out of the contest, really. They're just playing for pride. They're really being torn apart. Gerard Deulofeu. 3 minutes. That's all that's left now. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Break quickly when they get possession. Here's a chance for Manchester United to go forward. And it could be for Manchester United.
The fourth official is indicating
Shots on!
there will be a minimum of
Their
3
corner.
minutes of added time.
Good defensive clearance there. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Thomas Vermaelen. He's got some room out here in the wide position. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Well, there's the goal. Now, what about the celebration against his old club?
Yeah, that'll tell you a little something about how he regards his ex-teammates.
It's a goal. It's something to take with them as the final whistle goes in a few moments, that they have scored right on the end of the game here, right on the final whistle, but not much more than that.
No, Martin, a bad day at the office all round, and plenty of work for the manager to do on that training ground.
The score here, remember, 5-1. That goes down on his record as a goal in this division, and he'll be pleased with... Final whistle, and Manchester United have won. Well, in this great rivalry, one side rose to the challenge, and the other has collapsed, really.
Well, the losing side, we